Well, good morning. Back to working on the raised garden beds today. I'm going to be using these pieces of roofing iron that I cut off the structure over here, and they'll be cut down to about 600 mils to line the raised garden beds. Okay, now it's time to cut the sheets up. So I've got these old corrugated iron roofing irons. They're not perfect, but I think they'll do the job. So I might even paint them with some bitumen paint that I've got in the shed that's just laying there, and give them a coat before I put any soil in. So I'm going to clamp it down, measure it out, and then use the grinder to cut it. Okay, so just lined it up, and going to use the grinder to cut it. There's 3 pieces from one sheet, so it's not too bad. Okay, got one side put in. There you go. It was a bit hard actually, but anyway, and this side here I'm just putting on at the moment. So that's basically what it's looking like in comparison to just the raw timber. So this will act like a liner to protect the timber, and if it rusts eventually, well, that's going to be a long time when it does that. So, but I'm thinking of painting it with bitumen as well, so a bit of extra protection. So that's how I'm going. I'll keep going with this side. Cool. Pretty much the whole day has been spent cutting out these sheets of iron. A lot of them weren't square, so I had to cut them 3 or 4 times to get them square again. But I'm nearly there. I'm just laying them in the boxes, and probably tomorrow spend a day trying to get them in uniformly, so they're not and there's no gaps, and it looks neat at the top as well. But yeah, today pretty much going through my pile of galv iron and trying to pick out the best ones, and yeah, pretty much cutting them all to size, and that's it for today, I reckon. I'm not too sure if I'll keep going, but I've got a few more to cut. So there's there and a few more over here. But we're nearly there, so hopefully once they're in the boxes and screwed in, I can then put the center bracing through the middle, the tie rod, and maybe I might paint them. I'm not too sure yet, but for now we're getting there. Well, it's 4:30, nearly 5 o'clock, so time to go inside. I've cut all the tins, and I've actually cut a few more extra just in case I need to replace some of the ones that aren't so good. So here's a few here that I've cut. That's the extension cord my lovely dad gave me. I do miss him. Hopefully he'll ring. Okay, so from this end, yeah, they're all just basically laying on the side here, just waiting to be aligned and hopefully screwed in, and then we'll see what happens once they've been put against the wall. That's tomorrow. Alrighty, good night. Okay, it's Sunday morning, and time to put the inner lining in. Let's hope it all fits nicely, and I can get it done within an hour or two. I don't think so, but maybe by 4 o'clock I might be able to fix it and get it all done. So let's see how we go. Another weekend filled trying to get these beds done. So all the sheets have now been put in. I just got to put a few more screws here and there, but overall not too bad. Trying to make the top ends as neat as I can, so when the dirt goes in, you'll see a little bit of the iron on the top end, so trying to get them really nice and neat. The bottom end I'm not too sure, too worried about, although it takes a lot of screws to get these things in and get them all nice and flush. But if you can have a look over here, you can see that the iron is well behind that top capping, and it should be reasonably safe. There are some that are a little bit protruding. I don't know why. I don't know what I did here. Sort of see that one there's a little bit over, and then over here, so it's all done. A whole weekend of cutting and fitting and now screwing them down. I'm hoping that one more weekend and I should be done, and just the soil to go in, and I want to router the edges still, so you can sit on these things without all the splinters. And once it's routed out and maybe even oiled, it'll be done. So there's a couple of my cuttings here while we're here. These are all the mulberries. These ones are pomegranates. They're not going to come up for a while, but the mulberries seem to be doing okay. And down the bottom there is figs. So not a lot of time in the garden because of these planters, but hopefully not long to go till it's all done.